Good evening. My name is Vanessa Smith, and this is my presentation for my job placement exercise. I worked with a gentleman whose pseudonym is Matthew Sanders. He is a client of the Department of Rehabilitation. Matthew is a 49-year-old white male. He lives in Riverside County in a mobile home that he owns. He lives with his fiancée. He has no children or dependents. Some of his hobbies include tinkering with electronics, listening to music, and attending sporting events. Matthew's primary disability is an orthopedic impairment. He has spasticity and rigidity in his right leg due to cerebral palsy. He is only able to walk a few short steps at a time. In general, he uses a manual wheelchair to get around. He also experiences high blood pressure, insomnia, and exotropia. As a result of the exotropia, Matthew wears glasses. He is a client of Inland Regional Center. He receives public assistance through Social Security Disability Insurance, or SSDI, and Supplemental Security Income, or SSI. He is receiving medical insurance through Medi-Cal and Medicare. He is receiving independent living support through an independent living aid. He uses his aid to help him complete tasks such as budgeting, cooking, cleaning, filling out paperwork, and running errands in the community. To get around his community, Matthew relies on public transportation. He also uses Dial-A-Ride and will catch rides from friends or his independent living aid. He does not possess a California driver's license, and he does not own a vehicle. His mobile home is not accessible. There is no ramp or lift, so in order to get in and out of his home, he uses one wheelchair inside his home and must transfer down a flight of 3 or 4 stairs to another wheelchair that stays outside. This is an area of particular concern because he recently broke one of his ribs while transferring. Matthew also has a high school diploma. He has no work history and no criminal history. Now let's discuss Matt's interests, skills, and needs. Matt has always been interested in music because he sang in a choir as a small child. As a hobby, he enjoys taking apart electronics and rewiring them. His father had a career in law enforcement, so he is interested in law as well. When I initially met with Matthew, he presented me with 3 prospective vocational choices: recording engineering, product marketing, and paralegal. I asked Matt to research the education and training requirements for these 3 vocational choices. I asked him to select the vocation that he is most passionate about and is best suited for his abilities. Matt selected paralegal. Together we looked at ONET and found that he is able to perform all necessary functions of this job with minimum accommodations. As a paralegal, most functions require astute cognitive skills. Matthew has no cognitive impairments. He has an IQ of 162. This is an extremely high IQ. Let's discuss some of Matt's support needs from Department of Rehabilitation. Matt needs assistance in paying for his training costs. DOR will be paying for Matt's tuition and books as he attends a 1-year certificate in legal studies program from a local community college. He will also need gas money to get to and from school. He will need business casual clothing to maintain a professional appearance while in school. He will also need help in preparing his resume and fine-tuning his interview skills. He will need assistance in finding and keeping a job. He will also need help in advocating for himself, especially to ensure that he can make his home become accessible. According to ONET, some of the job tasks that a paralegal can expect to undertake are to provide assistance to attorneys in a law office or similar setting. Often paralegals perform legwork that attorneys do not have the time to do. Paralegals may research and gather data and examine legal precedents. They may prepare legal documents, legal briefs, and contracts. They may interview clients and witnesses and file pleadings with court. Paralegals may also manage and organize case documents. They can also expect to perform some clerical tasks. Now on to wages and hiring. According to ONET, in California, the average paralegal can expect to make $27.51 per hour, or $47,000 annually. Entry-level paralegals can expect to make $16.35 per hour, or $34,000 annually. Top-earning paralegals can expect to make $42.93 per hour, or over $89,000 annually. Between 2006 and 2016, this field is expected to grow by 26%. However, when I surveyed local law firms, I found that most paralegals were making between $11 and $15 per hour. 2 out of 10 offices that I called had hired someone in the last 6 months, but none of the 10 offices were anticipating hiring someone in the next 6 months. Now let's discuss the physical, social, and workplace environments of a paralegal. As a paralegal, Matthew will often find himself in a corporate setting. The barriers may vary depending on the office building. Matthew will also find himself in a courtroom. It is hoped that because courtrooms are public establishments, there will be minimum barriers. This is hoped. Matthew will also find himself out in the community in field settings, where he will likely encounter barriers. Overall, Matthew can expect to find himself indoors 95% of the time. Socially, Matthew can expect to find himself in a very formal and professional environment. In the workplace, he will be surrounded by computers and telephones. Filing cabinets and bookshelves may not be accessible to him based on their height. I researched some accommodations that may be beneficial for Matthew. According to JAN, the Job Accommodation Network, Matthew may benefit from having a modified filing or storage system. He may also benefit from having an accessible entrance to his place of business. This may include designated parking, lightweight or automatic doors, and ramps. It will also be helpful to have accessible hallways and aisles that are free from any obstructions, as he uses a manual wheelchair. He will also need an elevator to access any buildings that have more than one floor. Matthew will also benefit from having a modified workstation that has a customizable height and layout that he can tailor to his own personal needs and preferences. That's it. Any questions?